Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
What up, Hip Hop Nation? It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
We got a special guest in the studio. I've been waiting on this one for a minute. It's been a couple years, actually, when I've been trying to get this man in the studio and have a conversation with him. The legend himself, the pen, Mr. Sean Garrett, has joined us on Effective Immediately.
A-Town, what's up? You feel me?
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody at your status don't really do interviews, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because it's you usually talk to the artist. It's never, you're an artist yourself, but you usually talk to the artist and you get to hear their perspective on stuff. So I'm anxious to hear your perspective of the things that you've done in your career and stuff you're working on now.
Yeah.
From a perspective that's not the person that they're always talking to.
Yeah.
You never really hear that. But thank you for the skin compliments as well. I appreciate you.
That boy on that sea moss.
I'll be on the sea moss. Shout out to our dietary resolutions.
Got it going.
I
Them my folks too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
my guy.
Absolutely, man. That boy, he start talking. And you be thinking he be talking music. That boy be talking that talk.
Yeah.
He gonna get you right.
For sure.
Indeed.
I want to start first by congratulating you for being in the game this long, because as we see in the streaming era, I like to say, people are here today, going tomorrow. It's a lot of microwavable shit. You don't really see longevity anymore. Mm-hmm. Really, the staples that have been here are still here.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily know who the staples are going to be from this era.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to last another 20.
Right.
So from your perspective, when you first started, I want to go back. When you first started, was that your intention coming in the game? Like, I'm going to be here for 20, 30 of them? Or like?
Yeah, man, thank y'all for having me, first of all. My whole intent was like, hands down, I feel like I'm the greatest songwriter, producer of my generation, like, hands down. Like, and I came in to do that, you know what I'm saying? Just had like my 56 #1 record, got like 18.
Say that again?
56
so
#1 records.
You say you just had your 56?
Yeah. Like
5-6?
5-6.
Like after 55?
Yeah.
#1 record?
Yeah. Like, I got 18 hot
Man,
ones.
loan me $20.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to talk to my kids.
Hey, niggas go straight to the kids when you ask for some money.
I got kids.
Nigga, you got 8 kids.
I got 2 kids. Yeah. And them boys be hungry. Nah.
I feel you.
I love my boys, man. Shout out Chris and Cruz, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so my whole plight, man, was, I wanted to be the greatest songwriter, producer alive. I think I'm there. Humbly speaking,
Talk your shit.
But it was a crazy journey, because some people was like, yo, do you feel like you were slighted a little bit as an artist versus being a hit maker? And it's like, no, like I always wanted to be a great hit maker. I like making other people's lives better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really I love people. I love doing interviews. Like, I don't know, some artists be complaining and stuff about,
they do.
like, the work, but I love the work, and hopefully my, hopefully my work has spoken for
Definitely.
me, and how much integrity I have with my consideration of people, my consideration of being thorough, my consideration and my love for my community. I really took that very seriously, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That has not to do with my parents and how I was raised, and but I loved it, man. I love it, and so now, I get a chance to like do my own album finally, because like my first #1 record was Break Up, which that was a Lynn too. Yeah, it was a Lynn, so, like, I wasn't really trying to flex, but yeah, that is a flex.
That's a flex.
That's a flex.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a lot of those, though. And I want to give you your flowers, because a lot of the songs that you wrote are actually from my favorite projects. Destiny Fulfilled, Confessions, Sierra, Chris Brown, like. Yeah. So that's amazing to even be here, to be able to give you your flowers and, talk to you.
And my skin look good.
Your skin look good.
Yeah.
Oh, did you compliment my skin so you can get a compliment?
Nah, I was complimenting you because I know that skin talk. Like,
Okay.
I call it skin talk.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying? When you look at a person's face and and it's crisp.
I just didn't want to miss my cue.
Nah, bro,
Right,
that's you.
right.
I gave that to you. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
You gotta wear that, my boy.
For sure. Go ahead.
You know what I'm
Sorry.
saying?
No, I was watching the Super Bowl. Of course, Usher performed at the halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
He brought out Jermaine Dupri. Lil Jon came out. Yeah comes on. When Ludacris starts to perform, you kind of hear Freak a Leak up under it, but you don't really hear it.
Yeah.
Like, if you one of those people that pay attention, you can hear Freak a Leak. So I hopped on Twitter. People was telling me I was tripping.
Okay.
Everybody in the room like,
Okay.
Gina, that's not Freak a Leak. And I'm like,
Okay.
I know I hear Freak a Leak.
Okay.
So can you tell us
Now
the
she
story?
doing her back. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
See, now she getting into it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's a real, like, she good at what she do.
Thank
You
you.
feel me?
The best.
I had to go Atlanta real quick, cause I could. You know what I'm saying? You know, she just went to it. There we go. I actually wrote "Yeah" to the Freak a Leak beat. If you go online and you like all of the Lil Jon parts, shout out to Lil Jon. That's my brother. I love Lil Jon. He the greatest. But you know, that was an idea. You know what I'm saying? That idea was I had just, you know, I might have been around 20 years old. And I was trying to figure out I had just signed my deal. Shout out to L.A. Reid, Hitco Music Publishing. That's where I first did my publishing deal. I had just lost my mom a year to the day that we leaked "Yeah." And my life was just like it was just on a whirlwind. I actually was mourning my mother's death, you know what I'm saying, all through this time. And really reason why I was working so hard, I just was trying to bury myself in the work. So I just didn't think about it, you know what I'm saying? But it was so funny that at the time, you know, I was going through pain, and at the same time I was giving the world love. So that's how I was dealing with my life. And so I signed my deal with Hitco in September 30th, I think, 03. And then, and so I was trying to figure out, like, how was I going to, because at that time, it was like publishing was like, you know, you get 12 months and then you go into suspension if you don't really, like, if you don't make the money back, or you don't deliver, you know, on your quota. And so I was like, hell with that shit. I am not finna be locked in here. So anyway, So I signed a deal September 30th, man. You know, my idea was like, I'm going to put a Michael Jackson song on a crunk beat. And so that was my idea. And so I was really trying to get some of them crunk tracks from Lil Jon, but Lil Jon's people was not responding to me. They was like, Lil Jon don't do no R&B music. Like, he do crunk music. I was like, exactly. So, you know, in my mind, I'm a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I produce music. I produce songs. I arrange. I take tracks, change them around, create songs, write songs, just sing different things that don't necessarily sound like anything else to create something new. And so my idea was like I know if I put Michael Jackson energy, love, passion, feeling on a crunk beat, maybe I can change the world. And that was kind of like the idea. So I ended up doing this. If you go online and you type in Sean Garrett, "Yeah," you'll hear my actual demo. So all of that screaming, and I was doing Lil Jon, and then when Lil Jon heard it, he was like, I want to change that shit.
The demo was on Freak a Leak?
Yes. You can pull it up right now.
We got to hear that.
But no, what's crazy, to get back to what you was saying, is listen to my demo real quick.
Okay.
It's going to blow your mind because she wasn't lying. You're going to hear my actual demo.
I want to ask you a question before we play that. Trying to get a little VI, keep it down
on the low key.
To me, that's when I heard that. Right now, you got me. This is a long time ago, but when I heard is it trying to kick a little or
trying to get a little VI?
Okay, trying to get
a little VIP, really.
Trying to get a little VI, keep it down. So to me, that was a rap bar.
Yeah, it was really trying to get a little, like I was trying to get a little
VIP.
You know what I'm saying?
But keep it
down. Trying to get it cracking in VIP.
Yeah, I was trying to get a little VIP from her in the VIP. You know what I'm saying? But keep it down on the low key. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know how it is. I saw the show that she was checking up on me
On
before
me,
the game.
yeah.
She was spitting in my ear. You
You'd
would think that she know me. But I decided to chill. Conversation got heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She had me feeling like she was ready to blow. Ready to blow in the VIP.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right, so
That's
look. So when you came up with that, right? To me, that was a rap lyric.
Yeah.
Because it's a bar. Like, you have to know. You kind of have to know
lingo.
to know.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a little witty to me. When you, I guess when you came up with that, were you in your real R&B bag, or was that like, let me slip this in here? Like,
I'm really R&B and hip hop, y'all. Like, if you listen to any of the records that I've done, like Soulja was hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If his status ain't hood, I ain't checking for him.
Better
Better be
be
street
street
if he looking at me. I need a soldier.
Yeah.
Stand up for me. Known to carry big things, if you know what I mean. All of my songs, all of them. Like, I remember when I did Ring the Alarm, and Beyonce was like, who gonna be screaming like that?
Wait. That was a flex, but
No, we got to get into both of those.
yeah. Don't
I
just
got
blow
questions for
what
both of
Beyonce
those songs.
said.
You know what I'm
Nigga, you
saying?
just gonna skip that?
Yeah.
I mean, I was just,
We getting to it.
I swear. Nah, just kidding. But that's
Wait, go
why I
back
say
to that.
That's why.
Go back to the Beyonce.
So, which one? The Soldier.
You said she said what?
So
Won't be
to
screaming.
screaming like, so I was like, leave me alone. I've been through this too long, but I'll be damned if I see another bitch on you. Oh, she gonna be rocking too. So I was like, that's hip hop. She
Yes.
gonna be rocking chinchilla coats if I let you go. Pent
Yeah, that bitch ain't finna get all
You know
my
what I'm
shit.
saying? No, ain't no. That's not no motherfucking R&B.
That's
bro.
why I was saying, like, you slipped the
Yeah.
hip hop in
so,
your.
Yeah, so it was like, I really, like, so my mom was like my inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my dad. Dad, you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? But my daddy is like, so I had an interesting life. Like I'm a military brat. You know what I'm saying? So my dad did stuff like go kill Bin Laden and shit like that. Like, he was
on the team.
Another flex.
yeah, my dad's like,
He was on SEAL Team 6.
kind of like, he you know, he be on that type of time. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
who are you?
So my dad
You can't
be,
write for Beyonce and kill Osama bin Laden in the
No,
same
but
family.
my
That's not.
My dad did that. You know what I'm saying? My mom worked for the government, so it's like I'm a military kid. So I grew up in Europe. People don't really know that. Like, I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Campbellton, but I really grew up in Europe. So my perspective is and I'm an athlete too. You know what I mean? So I had, like, in my household, it was like, it was very structured. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very loving, but my mom was a sweetheart, but she from Perry Homes. Anybody from Atlanta, you know, you already know what's going on. But my mom come with like 13 brothers and sisters. So, you know, like, my mom didn't play the radio. You know what I'm saying? And my dad's from Philly, Chester, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Chester. So my combination in my life was kind of like, I had to be strictly about that, whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I got a chance. I love hip hop, but I also love R&B, and I love singing. So I was able. But I grew up in Europe, so, you know, I used to wake up in the morning and listen to, like, AFM radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm still from Campbellton. You know what I'm saying? And so my mom would sometimes be playing Patti LaBelle or the Whispers, or sometimes we'd be listening to Let's Get Physical. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a whole mesh of different things that I would hear on the radio, or what my mom be playing and stuff like that. So it's just like, I have a mesh of, like, all of that in my life. And so from that, whether it be competition, competitiveness, or, like, you know, militants, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little militant. Some people would definitely agree. But it's like all those different things is like a combination of my mindset. And so I was, and my parents was, like, very, like, forthcoming with, like, making me believe that I could do anything I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents made me feel like I was a superhero. Like, they were so encouraging. They was always like, there's no limits to life. There's no limits to winning. There's no limits. And so when I came back to America, like, people used to I think I was crazy. Like, because I'd be talking like, no, I'm free to really do that. Like, no, I could do that. They'd be like, what? No, you can't do that. Like they thought, yeah, but they like, people hated, yeah.
Didn't Usher? Because I had Rico on the show. Shout out to Rico Love.
Yeah. What's up, Rico?
Shout out to my bro. And Rico's told me the story about you writing that Yeah song, and how you and L.A. Reid really kind of pushed, like, forced Usher to sing. But did Usher tell you, he said, I'm never singing that record?
He told Rico that, but I knew he didn't want to sing it, and I knew he hated it. He made me wait down That's my brother.
Nah,
I love my brother.
it's
Usher.
all good.
Nah, that's my dog.
Yeah.
You know, I love him to death. But and he's a constant professional. Cause I'm gonna give you what he didn't like, and I'm gonna give you what he did. But he hated that song. He was completely not messing with it. He made me wait 8 hours down the studio. I'm telling you, like I came out here. I forgot we cut that song at I forgot what studio we cut it at. I'll think of it in a minute. But I had to wait downstairs for 8 hours. So he was upstairs. And he would not come downstairs. Did you go get
something to eat, or you just sat there?
Hell no, I was right down there. Shit.
You did a shift.
Man, I was right down there cooling.
Chilling.
Just like what my
dad
dad
song, because you knew.
I knew it, bro. I was like, bro, this gonna change your life. But shout out to Miss Janetta. Boy, she was not effing with me. She did not put. She was like, boy, she sent me, she summons me to her house 2 times. Just, hey man, my mom wants you to come out to the house. Came out to the house. She's like, boy, I don't know you, but you finna ruin my baby's career.
What?
Off a year?
She was hot, boy.
She was mad about the song or you?
She was mad about me and the song. You know
she thought you were bringing an element to his life that she didn't want around him?
Yeah, because you know, see the way I grew up in pop music. You know what I'm saying? I grew up from like, in my mind, I won't say I grew up in pop music, but pop music is instilled in my mind. Meaning like pop music is mainstream music for everybody.
Facts,
it's almost
popular.
like California. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all a mixture of people. So it's just like I'm like, yo, he Michael. Like he has that's Michael Jackson. Like ain't no way Usher is not Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like not making him like he not Usher and he Michael. It's just he has the essence of Michael. He's a performer. He can really sing. He has Fred Astaire. He has all of that. Sammy Davis Jr. in him. I'm like, that's Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, music is really the idea. It's just like beating a person to the idea of it and actually being able to execute the idea. Like if you really like, not to speak on Beyonce like that, but you know, she is a replica of something. Or a couple of things that we.
I've heard Aretha. I've heard like a bunch of different.
I won't tell no secrets, but if I told you 2 things or 2 people, it'll be like pow, and that's how I think. So when I create music, that's why I say I'm a producer, and people don't understand that because they're so traditionally formulated in their mind to think if you're a producer, you do beats.
Yeah.
No, I make hits. I'm a hit maker.
Talk to
So
them.
I have to let them know what I am. I don't need them to define me. I am defining myself. That's the whole part about life and culture and growing and being who you are. You have to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, you can't even explain to a person who you are, right? And so that's the misconception. As black people, we have always been defined by someone else. And I was taught to define myself. So I'm never going to let nobody define me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't understand, you will get to know.
When did she end up warming up to you?
Who, B?
No.
Usher's mom.
Yeah.
Shit, when them checks came in.
Yeah. When she got that new crib.
Nah, I was just being funny. But, I mean, you know what? She's a beautiful, you know, I love Miss Janetta, actually. She actually reminds me a lot of my mom, too. She just didn't play by her kid, you know what I'm saying? She didn't play by her child, you know what I'm saying? And I respected that, you know. A lot of times people feel like opposition sometimes is a bad thing, but I actually think opposition is actually interesting. I find when people don't like me, I find that to be pretty interesting.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, dang, you probably just don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But if you had a chance to like kick it with me a little bit and understand where I'm coming from, then maybe I could understand you, and then maybe we can come to a common ground. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all life is, just trying to understand each other and communicating and sort of like, you know, having a perspective of just understanding. And I think that, you know, people are so like stubborn at times about how they sort of like what they're stuck on, that they don't even give themselves an opportunity to have open their eyes. You know what I'm saying? And my eyes were open very young. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then I also find it to be interesting that people find your confidence to be like a threat.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, shit, since I've been in the business, they've been like, man, Sean crazy. Man, Sean this, Sean that.
I have heard that you crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, I am crazy. Crazy about this motherfucking music. You know what I'm saying? I get down. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing you could do with me. Ain't nothing you could do with me. Cause
you the pen.
yeah, I ain't finna like. about to let nobody like. I'm trying to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I let you convince me that I'm not who I am, boy, you finna stop what the possibilities are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting ready to not be possible. Mm-hmm. So ain't nobody stopping that.
You ain't gonna discourage me.
I'm gonna get ready to not be
my mom
possible.
would say, not
Crazy.
up in here.
I'm finna not be possible. I ain't never heard of shit like that.
Can we go back to Ring the Alarm real quick? Because I've always wondered, just like to get in the mind of the writer who doesn't necessarily have any association to like the subject of the song, right? So like if like how you said, she gonna be rocking chinchilla coats, I let you go. That song is about a woman being fed up with her relationship and is not finna let the next bitch take her man.
And that was, see, what people don't even understand, the reason why I'm the greatest songwriter, producer of my generation, do you not hear them lyrics? Do you not hear that that's right crazy. Now today?
Yeah.
Like, now, y'all got to put some respect on the boy name. Like, the let me automorpicate, you switch your necktie to purple label. Then people didn't even know what was going on.
You want to know what's crazy? So,
what's happening?
There's a clip of Upgrade You going viral right now, and the headline
we've
says...
been going viral just... See what I'm saying?
The headline say Beyonce letting you know right here that she didn't want to relate to none of you bitches.
Man, listen, man. And the boy. Talk to the boy. You feel me? Come on, man. And I'm the best person in the world to write for Beyonce.
Why?
I'm just... Because... Did you hear them records?
Yeah.
Like, come on. I wrote Girl.
Let's talk about that.
Is she the reason? Is she the reason you don't... What y'all talking about? Well, y'all better stop playing with the boy.
When you listen to Destiny
Fulfilled, y'all better stop playing with me. I swear on God. Black people, hey, listen, if you watching this shit right here, y'all better stop playing with the boy. I'm him.
I'm him.
Nah, I'm no. Man, 112, ask no question. Boy, y'all better stop playing with me.
Was it intentional for because like I said, Destiny Fulfilled, that's one of my favorite albums. If not Confessions and Destiny Fulfilled, those are my top two favorite albums.
Destiny Fulfilled, best Destiny's Child album.
That's the best R&B album.
See what I'm saying?
Was it
y'all
intentional?
Control the microphone. Why y'all not telling you people what's going on?
No, I got an album in my living room on the wall.
She got it.
I have Confessions and Destiny Fulfilled on my wall in my living room.
Shout out to JD, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Was it intentional though to tell a story on the whole album? The way that the track list is set up, it's like
I gotta give a lot of respect to Beyonce though. She is She is very, very smart. And this is not no cap. Like, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just, but I love B because, like, she really smart. Like, and so she's a good coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like me and her was like we were just a great team. I don't care what, but I am what? Like, no. Like, I really get her. You know what I'm saying? And we get busy, like, we just get busy. But sometimes it be so many people in your ear sometimes, or it just be like how the world changes or moves or things like that just, changes the climate at times. And then you have different aspirations of like what you want to do. And that's why, like, she's went on to do other things and I went on to do other things. And it's just like how she met me and how I met her was like, shout out to Shakir Stewart, who really, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Shakir made the call to put me and Beyonce together too. Mm-hmm. But I just love her because creatively, it was just like, it's just incredible. Like, and
where do you go? Sorry, I want to stay there, but where do you go in your mind to, like Gina said, to write for a woman, especially a woman like that? Like, how do you do that?
Because that's passion.
Because I don't know how to I can't relate to women I date. Let alone put myself in their mind and create from her perspective.
And it's so relatable. Both those, all the songs that we're talking about, there's such relatable tracks.
Like, where does that shit come? Like, where are you going in your brain?
My mom, bro. It's like, I'm passionate about life, period, and I'm passionate about love. Like, if I care about you, I really do.
Did you pull inspo from anybody else's situation? They say that Confessions is really Jermaine Dupri's story.
Yeah, but I don't. I just it be that person I'm talking to.
Was there a woman asking you, is she the reason you don't call like you used to? Fall through
one of my ex-girlfriends, though, every girl that I ever dated always feel like these songs are about them. It's so crazy. She was like, you wrote that song because of me. Because I was just talking to one of my ex-girlfriends, and she like, most of the girls that I ever dated were still really good friends. And now my current relationships they hate that. But I'm just like, that's like stupid. Like it's like if you love somebody, you just love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you love me for a period of time? I'm just with you, and then if something happens with us, then it's like fuck you. Like, how is that? Because that means you never really cared about me. So I'm just like, for me, if I love you, I love you. And I love you for life. I love you for everything that you are, whether we agree or whether we disagree. Because it's like agreeing with somebody ain't love. You know what I'm saying? To me. So these songs are like if I'm talking to Beyonce, it's like I'm gonna talk to her from the perspective of like where she's at in her life. And all those songs were about where she was. You know what I'm saying? Now she's so intelligent that she might ask me something or she might say something to me, and I take what she says to me and it gives me an idea, right? And so I would present that idea to her, and she would either get it or she don't like it, right? And it's not that, it's just we were just in such a zone that it was just clicking. You know what I'm saying? Like we did whole B-Day album in like 2.5 weeks.
That was a
you
flex.
did B-Day album too?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was a flex. Yeah, I knew that. But
so are you the reason why
the amount of time is a flex?
Are
it's,
are
but
you
it's just when you clicking, like when you clicking and you know what you know. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
I know, I'm sorry. Because okay, so we've had this R&B is I love rap, but R&B is my favorite genre. I'm an R&B girl. And we're seeing a decline in R&B music.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because Sean Garrett is not writing for these new artists?
Man, they better stop. Man, I keep telling y'all gotta tell these people what it is, though. See, because it's like the truth of the matter is.
That's a great question.
I just got tired of playing with the business of it, to be very honest. You know what I'm saying? It's just like many people be playing with us. And
in what way though? What do you mean?
Well, whoever just look at life now. This is all about podcasting, talking, and communicating, right? It's important. This is very important. But you know what's more important? For you guys to keep the greats alive. For you guys to tell the truth. And if y'all gonna tell the truth, y'all gotta do your homework. Not saying y'all, but people gotta do their homework. Yeah. And people don't read.
Yeah, at all.
You know what I'm saying? People don't read. And see me personally, it's almost like I got to wait 5 years for them to even understand that I did what I did already. And it's like, well, some people's like, why you want to be an artist? I was an artist before I even did. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just God had, he ordained my life to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? My job is to help people. That's what my flex is helping people. My flex is loving people. But sometimes people don't love you. You know what I'm saying? They just want what you got. And I don't really like, it's just like, that's cool. And I don't mind being used. I'm cool with being used. You know what I'm saying? As long as you pay me. But you can't use me and disrespect me. Disrespect is just like the cutoff. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes they like to call you crazy or like to call you this way or that way when they can't disrespect you. And it's like, you're not walking over me. My mama didn't walk over me. You understand? So I'm cool. Like, I can go out here and I can make some money anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not good at music. I can think. You know what I'm saying? So I can do whatever I want to do because I love my people. I got friends. I got relationships with people. And as long as my friends need my help, I'm going to be okay. And that's the way I look at it. I don't look at it, it's like it's all about me. I like sharing. I enjoy sharing. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand how to share. To me, it's like people ask, well, where's R&B? Or why are some of these artists you did great records for, why y'all ain't still working together?
Yeah.
Ask them. They got these ego issues. People just be egoed out. It's just like, do you remember how you got here? Mm-hmm. Have you looked at your profit and loss sheet? And I'm not talking about just making money, because making money is one thing. Making history and making classics is something totally different. Mm-hmm. And you got to understand that. But if that's not your understanding, if that's not your consideration, hey, that's fine with me, because I've made my history. I got like 18 Hot 100 number ones, 18 of them. Yeah. You know how hard it is to have a number one song in it out of 100? Mm-hmm. Out of everybody that make music? That's not bragging. See, and that's another thing. I'm not bragging. I am God's child.
Sometimes you gotta brag though, because motherfuckers will forget.
Boy, you gotta let a motherfucker. My mama used to tell you gotta let a motherfucker know.
So here's the thing, bro.
Excuse my French, but
just the truth. Here's the thing. Nobody was saying Lil Wayne was the greatest rapper alive till he said it. Nobody was calling Tip the King of the South till he said it. So I just want to hit the ball back. I just want to hit the ball back. While you giving us that, where it's our responsibility. Yeah. It's also you to get out and say, poke your chest out and be like, no, I did that. That's my work. Yeah. I did this. This is what I'm doing now. But I did that too. Because by you saying it and it's coming from you, you control the narrative, and now it's up to us to then disseminate that narrative.
Well, that's the whole point. That's knowledge. But that's the whole point of like even me as an artist, though. You understand? Like you don't like. That's what I'm disappointed in, and I'm gonna say this, and I mean this, and people could take it however. These people could take it however they want to. Why are the people that I was helping have the biggest song in the world not shouting my name? You know why? Because that's insecurity. And I think that's very unfair as us as black people. White people do it. They don't mind a country artist to get on stage receiving the biggest award of their life, and they will bring every songwriter that helped them do that song. Mm-hmm. Right? I don't understand how people,
do you think it has something to do with the hip-hop nature of black music? I'm only say R&B, but listen, black music in general is more of like, it's personal, it's whatever.
Yeah, this is cap, bro.
It's cap.
That's fucking cap.
Okay.
Right, man, just be a human being, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're not taking this shit with you. Fact. Ain't none of us taking this shit with you. I don't give a fuck how big your house is. You can have a damn house big as this whole street. You're not taking that shit with you when you're up out of here. Right. So you can't share that someone loved you enough to give you their heart. You can't share that. What does that really say about you?
I agree with you.
It's like, I just be amazed. Like, and guess what? I keep my shades on so I don't cry because it breaks my heart. That's the kind of person I am. Mm. But if you don't know me, hey, to know me is to know me. I'm no better than anyone else. I just take the love that I get from one place and I put it in another place, and I keep trying to share that love and keep being excited about life. I'm excited about life because this is all I got, an opportunity to have a better day tomorrow. That's all I look at. I look at it as like love. I love people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no fool, though.
Do you feel slighted more by artists or the industry in general, like the infrastructure of it?
I don't even feel slighted about the point I just made. And the hard part about giving your heart to an interview is I hope y'all just do me right and don't put one statement in a place that I didn't mean it to be.
No, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? I can only speak how I can speak. And I'm just disappointed, and I'm hoping that, yeah, you're right. I got to say it. So I'm hoping that all the artists today learn from what I'm trying to say. That heart that somebody poured into you, you should appreciate it. You blessed. Because that one song you able to perform every day is help feeding your kids. I did Chris Brown's biggest record of his life. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Run is the biggest song of Chris Brown's life. That's a fact. That broke Chris Brown.
It broke him.
And I love Chris Brown to death. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how cool I am to Chris Brown. I give a fuck about how much I love Chris Brown. And I'm in his corner no matter what, because I care about his heart, and I know when I met him who he was. Yeah. And I know who he is in his heart. Now, people grow, people change, people get influenced, people do whatever. But he's like one of the greatest entertainers I've ever seen.
Me too.
Usher, greatest entertainer I've ever seen. Beyonce, greatest entertainer I have ever seen. So it's like, it's a beautiful union. And we got to look at, we keep talking all this, I could go on and on, man, but we want to talk about the presidency. We want to talk about our community. We want to talk about our culture. Why we can't take care of each other? Like, we should take care of each other by showing each other love and just showing each other compassion. I don't need nobody to pay my bills. I don't need you to come hang out with me, but you can at least acknowledge me on your big stage. And listen, I'm not saying this because I need the acknowledgement. I'm going to hold me down no matter what. And I got people and friends that do love me. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why I put in so much work and didn't care about saying nothing is because I knew in God's world, your work would speak for itself.
Facts.
And at some point, that's why I love y'all so much. I love my community. You know why? Because y'all show me so much. I don't care where I go. I could be at Chipotle, I could be at Walmart, I could be at Target, but somebody gonna come up and say, Sean Garrett, I love you, and I love what you have done for our community. And most people say thank you, That blows my mind. So my biggest part is like, why the people that received the music can say thank you, but the people you gave your heart to can't even say thank you? That's heartbreaking at times. If there's anything that really broke my heart, and when you ask about R&B music, that broke my heart.
How did you recover from that, or are you still?
Man, it's an everyday journey. Hurt is a pain you can't define hurt. You just have to embrace hurt. I just embrace love and hurt at the same time, and try to make myself feel better about my own efforts. So it makes me work harder.
So then where do you get that confidence or that strength to then venture and do your own, like your own records and keep going? Where do you pull that from?
Just seeing a person in need. Every day you see another person that needs something, it inspires you to be better. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, I could work with this person. This person would appreciate my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's just like dating, man. It's like some people just ain't gonna love you. Damn. I had to accept that, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Some people just do not know how to love you, man. It's like, if you think a person, like, love is not like giving a person everything they want. Love is just a care. You know what I'm saying? But what somebody taught me a couple months ago, somebody said something that taught me a lesson like a month ago, was like, a woman, well, I ain't gonna say it, a woman, respect comes before love.
I feel that. I know we got to wrap soon, but I do want to talk about the new project that's coming later on.
Yeah.
But you did drop Batty with the king of R&B, quote unquote, Jacquees. Is he the king of R&B? Is he still using that?
His mind.
Do you have a R&B Mount Rushmore for the men?
Yeah, absolutely. It's simple.
Go ahead.
But it's hard too at the same time. But I want to address that king of R&B thing. Jacquees, I love. Shout out to my boy, Jacquees.
I had him on my show too, and he was like,
Queen,
that's where
man.
he said it.
His energy is like, his energy is like, he just believe in himself. And there's nothing better than that. You gotta believe in yourself, and nobody else gonna believe in you. And man, listen, like right now, I get doubts all the time. I always get doubted. I like being an underdog. I swear to God, I love when somebody hate on me. I swear I love it. I can feel it too. I can look straight in their eye and be like, boy, I appreciate you. Cause all you're gonna do is make me go I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh, we're gonna revisit this.
Boy, I'm gonna save every nickel I got, boy, to make sure that this door will be open at some point. Cause I'm gonna remember you. I'm gonna remember.
Is there somebody in your mind, and when you think about that, don't say it.
I'll hold grudges. No. Yeah, it is definitely some people in my mind. But you know what's funny? A lot of them is the same people you'd have helped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be like people, I'm like, bro, I know I helped change your life, bro. I know you was an A&R. Hey, you don't remember? Oh, you thought, okay. Because I do know you got to get the record. I don't care what your job title say. You got to get that work, bro. If you cannot go get that product, bro, it's going to be a closed door for you. So what's interesting to me is like, oh, you got this shit confused. So that's what really like motivates me. It's like when people do not respect you enough to appreciate your heart, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to be in the biggest position. You ain't got to be in the biggest position. Yo, you go. That's what life is about. Positioning, growing. Evolution is real. Like, you might be the person that's an intern one day and be around and running a company next in years to come. So I always look at things as being positive. And we are talking about my music. I just want to be clear about this. We are talking about my music, but we're also talking about my heart. And these are my songs. The pen is not a pen. I never wrote a song ever. This is the pen. This is the pen, and this is the pen. So when Jay-Z named me the pen, and shout out to the big homie Hove, because I remember it made me, I was mixed with emotions because I was like, man, dag, bro, damn, like, what I owe you for this, man? He was like, he just laughed and said, just make me proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man didn't have to, like, man, I just had a blessed. I've had a blessed journey, and all these wonderful people that I got a chance to meet and work with. It's just been the most amazing time.
I know she has one more. But my last question is, because you brought up Hov and him naming you the pen. I know that story, but what was that? What was the actual thing where he called you that? Like, what was the determining factor where you have arrived and now Hov is knighting you as the pen? Like, what was that moment? Because a nigga named Byron named me Head. You know
Pause.
Pause. You know, the homies at high school, the basketball team, they would call me Head, make fun of me. But Hov named you the pen. What was that determining?
It's just one day I walked in, bro. He just the pen, and it was just.
Oh, that was just it.
Bro,
what was there a song that you had just?
Because we were in mode. I had already worked on the Destiny's Fulfilled album. You know, it had went crazy, and B would just. You know what's so crazy is that
so casual. You know, like
she would just give me opportunities that would just be like, just wow. Like one day, you know, she was like, well, for checkup on it, she was just like, we did checkup on it in those Destiny's Child sessions.
Mm-hmm. You
know what I'm saying? It was like the last song. From
Is that
the
Kelly really singing under one of those verses? I don't know if you've ever seen it on social media. They were saying that it's like Kelly under one of the verses on Check Up On It.
I don't remember. Unless that's something that they did. I don't know. I don't remember that being that. But if it, you know, but Beyonce, like, she might she'll cut a song and then go like shit in the middle of the night or whenever she feels like, hey, I want to bring that song up, and she might layer some shit. So I don't know. She might have, but it wasn't that I,
gotcha.
I know. But the cool shit was, so she one day. She was, and at that time she was shooting movies too, at the same time. So it was just some old whim shit. She was like, after we had knocked out, we had just probably finished. Can you keep up?
Lose my breath.
Yeah. So then she was walking out. She was like, "Sean, I gotta go to this. I gotta go to this little movie. I'm doing this little movie. And would you mind like, I need a song for this little movie." She kept saying a little movie. Then she said, I was like, well, what's the name of the movie? She's like, it's called The Pink Panther. I was like, Jesus Christ. Bro. But she just was so, I swear this was a dream, y'all. Like, my life has been a dream. It's been challenging at times, you know what I'm saying, where I had to be like, I had to turn up a couple times on some people because they was playing with me, but it's just been a dream.
So it was around that time when he said you're the pen. It was
no. Then we went into work. The one time when he came in and heard Ring the Alarm.
That's when you became the pen.
Yeah, I think that's when I became the pen because he was just like, okay, what the hell is that?
I always knew he named you and I knew like the backstory or whatever, but I didn't know what was. I wanted to know the moment. Like,
yeah, them songs. Them songs time. Was going. He was walking in, listening to them records like, okay. So then I used to play video games with Hov, and I was just intrigued.
Yeah, because that's normal.
Yeah, I would just.
What game do y'all play?
We used to play NBA, basketball. We play
2K.
basketball. Yeah, 2K. We used to play 2K.
You played 2K with Hov.
Yeah, and I mean
he was whooping his ass.
Was he
whooping yours?
the
Nah,
next?
he was
whooping your ass
too. Yeah, he'd be laughing at you. Yeah, he was dope. Yeah. Because I play games, but I ain't a gamer and shit.
He used the Nets. Who did he use?
He was using the Knicks at that time.
The Knicks.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right. Bet.
I don't even know if the Nets was around.
Okay, bet. All right, for sure.
But well, they weren't the Brooklyn Nets yet.
Yeah, I got you. So he's using the Knicks.
But he was going.
All right,
crazy.
I respect it.
Yeah, he thought it was. The funniest shit about Hov is just like, he just always made shit seem fun. You know what I'm saying? Like he just be chilling. Like, everything is funny. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, you think you go over here to be tearing your ass up? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn. So it was always fun. Shout out to Tata and like Jay Brown and all those guys, man. They really, Tata used to just be always on my ass or pause. He used to just be on my case all the time. Like, you ain't better than Neo. You are not fucking better than Neo.
Bro, I want to,
like,
I want to dive into that, but we got to get you back because they saying we got to wrap.
Okay.
But
everybody in that motherfucker. Like,
yeah. But the Baddie song is out now. Shout out to Jacquees, the king of R&B, quote unquote.
Hold on, y'all can't play with my. Hold on, y'all
I'm
can't
not
play with
playing
my
with it.
album. Not you. But I'm just telling y'all, them people, y'all people. Hey man, my album is hard. My album is hard. I know y'all got to be fucking with this new Baddie record. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you heard it or not, but please go check out Baddie. The album is crazy. I got a whole lot of features on there. You know, R&B shit for real. That Sean Garrett shit that you like is on there, and it's just my first album. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my label, Black Grown Man. Shout out to Warner. Just shout out to my managers. Shout out to like my whole team, everybody that ever like showed me, and all the podcasters. Shout out to y'all show.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to all the love, and bro, I love you, Head, man. You always
thank you, bro.
Show me so much love and respect. You so beautiful.
Thank
my
you.
dear, you know what I'm saying? It's my first time meeting you.
You forgot my name?
No.
Man, look, I appreciate you.
You gotta come back. You gotta come back when the album drops, because I got so many more questions.
Yeah.
I know, and you know what? Somebody told me to be ready for you too, because they was like, "Hey, she having them questions." Yeah, but thank you. I don't know if maybe I was talking too much and I didn't give you a chance to get it off. So
no, you good. Well, you gotta come back when the album come out.
When the album
drops,
you be back. It's Sean Garrett. It's effective immediately. We appreciate you.
Yo, that's a hard name too. Effective immediately.
Yes, sir.
That type of energy.